Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. Let me adjust my camera here so you can see it. There we go, a little bit better. Um, Hold on. Hopefully this is better. This. This is Thrustmaster T150, and I told you I was gonna get this racing wheel, and I'm glad that I waited till this week to get it because this week only it's on sale for 150. Original price is 200, so you getting $50 off, and I think it's a great advantage to take of Gran Turismo Sport that's being released tonight, actually at midnight. So I think this would be a great companionship for Gran Turismo Sport. If you are gonna be purchasing Gran Turismo Sport, you have a PlayStation VR and you really are looking forward to Gran Turismo Sport, or if you already pre-ordered Gran Turismo Sport Deluxe Edition. So I highly recommend that you go ahead and get this racing wheel because it's only 150 and I think it's a great price. This is not some cheap company. This is a really trusted Thrustmaster top of the line racing wheel company. It's, in my opinion, it's better than Logitech. I would always recommend Thrustmaster. It has many customizations and it uses the belt. It has the belt right here. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has the belt that goes around, so it gives you a more of a, realistic feel when you're driving. So I definitely highly recommend that you take advantage of this by the end of this week, because next week you're going to be shit out of luck and you're going to be regretting, oh, now I got to pay 200 plus tax when I could have saved 60 bucks, 70 bucks and have it for 150. So take the advantage of this because you're going to be playing that Gran Turismo Sport. Why not get this? It's a good deal, 150. Grab it while you can. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to unbox this thing and I'm going to show you how it looks and everything. You see it's compatible with PC over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's compatible with the PC. I'll show it to you right now. There's right there. Compatible with the PC down at the bottom. So I can use this racing wheel with Gran Turismo Sport and Project Cars 2. Quite honestly, that's all I need. Gran Turismo Sport, Project Cars 2, and Formula 1, as a matter of fact. So I got plenty of options here to go with. And you guys have to remember both Gran Turismo Sport and Project Cars 2, they both utilize VR. Now, me personally, Project Cars 2 has more options on the VR because it has more tracks, more cars, so Project Cars 2 in the VR, it's more in-depth. But Gran Turismo Sport really has the realistic movements on the VR. Like when you're sitting in the car, you really have a sense of depth of field. Like you really feel the space around you. It's just, to me, Gran Turismo Sport VR, it's just done much better. It feels more natural when you're moving around. With Project Cars 2, I felt like I was like in a tight little, the car is big, but I felt like I was in a small car. I didn't have that sense of geometry. On Gran Turismo Sport, you have a sense of geometry. So it's just more realistic. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's unbox this thing. Enough of me talking, so let's go ahead and unbox it. Let's do this. Okay, so I have already unboxed it. And as you can see, it looks very nice. It has a really nice rubber feel to it. I'll get the camera a little bit closer. It has like a really nice grip. And that's something that you're going to be looking for when you're racing. It's about 11 inches in width. And it has these metal shifters right here. They're really sturdy. Now, what's so cool about this wheel and Thrustmaster, you can change this wheel. You can upgrade this. You can take this apart and put the new wheel in. You can do the same thing with the pedals. You can connect different types of pedals. That's what's so great about Thrustmaster. And also, another cool feature is it has the mode between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. So let's say you still have your PlayStation 3 and you want to play a Gran Turismo 6. You can do that. You can switch it right here. So that's kind of cool too as well. And it feels really good. It feels really great. I mean, honestly, I like the fact that it has these shifters right here. And it's going to fit perfectly here like this for me to drive it. It's just going to be a much better experience. You know, this grip here, it's really nice. For 150, you know, you're getting a really good wheel. You're not getting something that's cheap. You're getting something that's really good, and you're definitely going to add to the experience when you're driving, especially for Gran Turismo Sport. You know, there's no question about that. It's definitely going to add to the experience here. Let me see what else I can show you. Now, what's so cool and unique about Thrustmaster, you know, they don't have all these extra adapters like in Logitech. You have all these extra adapters and wires and all that nonsense. Here, you don't have to worry about that. Here, it's all here for you. It's built into it. It's built right into it. It's right here. It's inside this baby. And it's right here. Here, let me show you. It is right here. See? It's all here for you. Okay, the cables, everything is connected there for you. There's the AC plug that goes into your wall. So everything's already built into it inside. And that's what I like. Please, less cables and less of that nonsense, okay? One thing I didn't appreciate about PlayStation VR is way too many damn cables. I like devices where you don't have too many cables, where it's just get rid of the brick, put the brick inside here. Everything should be inside this thing, and it is. And it's a pretty hefty wheel. You know, it has some weight to it. It's not like cheap wheel. And remember, for 150 bucks, you're definitely getting a good brand. This is a Thrustmaster entry-level racing wheel, which you can also upgrade. Now, let me show you the pedal. Now, in terms of pedals, they're made out of plastic, but it's not a cheap plastic. It's a very sturdy plastic, and it's still hefty. You know, it's going to get the job done. Remember, this is entry level. That's why you're paying 150. You don't have to use this one. You can upgrade and use the metal ones, the bigger ones with the clutch and the shifter. So this is the great thing about this wheel. It's an entry level, but you can upgrade. You can upgrade your wheel, and you can upgrade your shifter, and you can also upgrade the the pedals right here. And the great thing about these pedals, obviously, it's very simple. It has a cable, Ethernet cable that goes into the wheel, and you're good to go. It's very simple, very easy, so that's pretty cool. And one last thing that it has right here, let me show you. It comes with this. This is something that you're going to put in, whether you want to put it on the table or underneath the table, whatever. This is the stuff that's going to be holding your wheel. Like it's going to, like I think of it as a tripod that's going to be holding your wheel tight, screwed in, wherever it is that you put it, and wherever area or the table or the desk, wherever you decide to put it, this thing will hold it. Now, if you already have a racing rig with its own screws and everything, then you're going to be using that. But this is for those of you who don't have the racing rig and, you know, probably going to put it next to a desk. So you can use this right here. You know, it has these nice little grips right here. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, here you just tighten it up, you screw it in, and you're good to go. And if you still can't figure out how to do it, it comes with a manual. So you can use the manual. But all in all, I personally think you guys should take the advantage of this racing wheel. You know, remember, you're getting an excellent brand here for a really good price. Not to mention that this is a Thrustmaster. You know, it's not like some cheap, you never heard of, some type of a company. This is a really good company that has a lot of upgrades. Remember, you can take this wheel apart and put the better wheel inside of it here. Same thing with the pedals. You can do the same thing. So it's definitely a great deal for 150, okay? And I think, honestly, for those of you who are not like hardcore racers and are just looking to get into like racing on Gran Turismo, you don't have to spend $800 for some ridiculous crazy wheel, okay? You can go with this, 150 bucks, get the game. You get the regular edition. I recommend deluxe edition for 220, 230. You can have this package deal and you're good to go. And you get to experience Gran Turismo Sport the way it was meant to be experienced. Yes, I know you can use the dual shock controller, you know, to race with the motion sensors. They're built inside, but this is better. You know, again, you know, a racing wheel is just better recommendation. So yeah, you definitely want to use this. And this thing has a really good force feedback. Okay, it's really powerful. You know what I mean? And you're definitely gonna feel that when you're driving the, you know, especially on a PlayStation VR. You're definitely gonna be enjoying a PlayStation VR. So, you know. So anyway, there you have it. Hopefully you guys like this video. I don't know if there's anything else I can tell you. Tomorrow I'm going to do some videos. I'm going to do some tests with Gran Turismo Sport. And we'll do that. And that'll be my videos tomorrow. Like I said, I was really busy this week, previous week. It's just so much stuff going on, guys. You have to remember, when you're working 6 days a week, and you have like maybe one day off, it's really hard for me to try to get some rest, deal with my own personal life and issues and stuff, and then I gotta, you know, do this. So it takes a huge toll onto a human being. You know, I'm still a human being. I'm not a robot. You know, I'm not a Terminator. You know, I gotta sleep, I gotta rest, I gotta breathe. You know, so I'm not an android. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys understand that. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to keep track to do all these videos. I do my best. Like I said, I try to do my best to bring the videos to you guys, but you have to remember, you know, if this was my only job, if this was it, and I was making like truckload of money, like let's say I was making 8 grand to 10 grand a month, then yeah, man, you would see videos. You would even see me like in a studio or somewhere leasing it. You would see a truckload of videos like every day, righteously. But remember, it is not my only job. I do have a full-time job, 6 days a week, which I do. It's a very responsible job. You've seen some of the videos me patrolling by the beach, so it's, you know, it's not an easy job. I deal with the public safety, so it's one of those things where it takes a huge toll on me, both physically and mentally, when you're dealing with people, okay? When you're dealing with public, and you all know how that is when you're dealing with public, okay? It takes a huge stress on you, okay? All right, so there you have it, guys. Hopefully you like this video. There you have it. Take the advantage of this racing wheel. It's only $150 right now. I would recommend going to Best Buy. Don't pay shipping and handling on Amazon. Just go to your local Best Buy, get it for $150, man. We'll walk in there, grab it, grab the game. You can actually grab this wheel and the game tomorrow, and then you're good to go. So take advantage of this, man, this week. It's not like I didn't tell you. I told you so. So take the advantage of it. It's only $150. With tax and everything, you're looking $160, okay? That's here in the United States. All right, guys. So there you have it. And, oh, and another thing I want to say. Buy the digital version of Deluxe. Don't pay taxes on a physical copy. Because what do you pay taxes for on a physical copy? Because you still have to install the game. Get a digital copy, man. You're going to save yourself a few dollars. You're going to save yourself $8. So save yourself $8. Just pay $79.99. Get the digital version and then get this and pay taxes on this, okay? Use your math. Be rash. Try to figure things out. Use the pen and pencil. Write down, okay, how much this, how much is that, how much I'm going to spend. And that's how you're going to be able to get a good deal on a lot of these things, all right? So there you go. There you have it. It's Mr. 4K Upscaler. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with Gran Turismo Sport. We'll do a bunch of racing. We'll do tests on this wheel and on the television, and then we're going to do some VR tests with the racing wheel as well. Okay? So there you have it. Have a good one. Take care. It's Mr. 4K Upscaler. I'm out of here.